friends and supporters. This is Uncle Pro. I'm so excited to be invited in your house today, as usual, to bring you a new video. First and foremost, I want to thank you for inviting me in your house. I want to thank you for subscribing to the channel, to show you like it, to write comment, and to share the channel with all your contacts. And for you who just get or find the channel by accident, I welcome you. Welcome to Uncle Po, and I want to let you know that in this channel you'll find a lot of information, such as it is a educational channel, and also he bring you information that will help you on every area of your life. So subscribe to the channel and share the channel with your friends and ask them to do the same. This video today has for title, Where to Keep Your Money at Home, in a bank, or to invest it. Just before I start this video, I want to take a short break so that I can start the video. Stay tuned. Now I'm come back to start the video, and I want to thank you again that you are still with me. As I said, this video has for title, Where to Keep Your Money at Home, in a bank, or to invest it. It is very a good question to ask yourself and also to hear what I'm going to say. Many people have dreamed to become rich. Some work very hard to attain their goals. Some work 2 jobs in order to get the money, and others do 1 job but spend a lot of their time making overtime in order to get that goal. Others to find way to make their work, think how to find ways to make their money work for them instead of them working for their money. Those are, they call them smart people. Whether they have someone who shares some kind of ideas with them, or they come from a rich family where they already know about money. But some people, they use all their life, work hard to make money, and they spend it in a few hours because they don't know the value of keeping money. Either way, whether you work hard to make your money or to make your money hard for you. But the question is where to keep it. Where to keep it. Some folks, because they don't know where to keep their money, they don't even have a bank account. Those who are working, when they get their check, they go to what they call a store corner market or go somewhere they pay 1% of the check plus $1 for the service they will receive. Maybe if they have a bank account, they can still cash their check, but they don't have to spend money in order to cash the check. Those kind of people, they will be always in poverty because they work for people in order to make other people rich, not themselves. Still, some have a bank account to cash the check, meaning they don't pay for the service to make them cash the check in account money for them. But they don't keep the money in the bank. They remember what happened during and after the Second World War II. That was a great depression. Inflation was so high. Even when they get the money in a bank, they cannot get the money, access to the money, because the government make a kind of limit they can get from, or the bank have, based on the government rules, regulation, have a certain limit to how much they can give you. Those people, they say, if this happened to me once, I don't want it to happen to me twice. And they keep their money at home. This is not a good idea at all. By doing that, they take a lot of risk. What kind of risk, you may ask? Those risks could be someone who knows where you keep the money. They can steal the money from where you save it. And there's nothing you can do if you don't cash it on hand. There's nothing you can do with that. You lose all. Other thing could happen. The house can catch on fire. And once the house caught on fire, even the house is yours, the bank will pay, the insurance will pay only to repair the house, not for the money you had on it. Besides that, they know if you have money on it. How can you prove it? Unless you have insurance, you tell them I have money in the house, this is how much it is, and so that if that happened with the fire, they can say, okay, he told me. And the risk that could happen, the money actually no interest. It's more, it would be better for you, beside what you put in, you have some kind of interest on it. And it is not a good idea at all. If you are one of the people who keep your money at home, advise you, one away, go get the money. It is better to put it in the bank than to keep it at home, or to put it somewhere else beside the home. And other people, what they do, they keep their money in the bank. They said, well, in these categories of people who make their money in the bank, they make the bank the number one place to keep their money or to save their money, whether for life or for any kind of money. And I'm talking those kind of people, they have between 100,000 to $1 million in the bank. And they do that as a safe place to keep their money for life. But there are something they don't know. As many businessmen, the bank can go out of business as well. The good news about that, if the bank went out of business, okay, there is regulation in the FDIC, which is Federal Department of Insurance Company. They require for the bank to pay up to $250,000 to secure it, to ensure the money they have in the bank. That means if you have $1,000 in the bank to $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, the bank of the insurance will pay you only $250,000. So you don't get that much. Also, the bank is required by FDIC to be protected the money they have. And as I said, just $250,000. No more on any account. So if you are one of those people who have that kind of money, and you choose the bank to keep it, to make your money safe, and to have whatever the interest you want to have, it is just a fractions of a dollar you get on the money you put in the bank. If you fall in this category of people, my advice for you, run away right now. Take the money out, any amount higher than $250,000, and use that money. You can put it on different banks. And when you do that, let's say if you have 1 million or 2 million and you take $250,000 to in those banks, in a bank, and now you split that money, make it on 4 or 5 different banks in order to keep your money safe, so that each of them will give you $250,000, whatever the case, whether they go out of business or there are something in the market, or the house took on fire, the banks, that happen. Even they have a safety a big safety that can fireproof, so that you may not lose your money. You may have the same amount on different bank. As I said, and the interest you get from the bank not that much. If you leave your money in the bank for a long time, the bank, what they do to get you the interest you get in your bank, in your money you put on the bank. They use that money, they invest it, whether in the mortgage loan, on credit card, on different kind of ways where they charge a higher interest, and so that they can have the money to give you the fraction of interest they give you out of $1. So people who put the money in the bank because they are afraid of you losing the capital because of the inflation go down, and they said, okay, I don't care about how much I will get from the bank, whatever the bank they make the money, but let me keep my money in the bank, so that the bank can guarantee me how much they will give me every year. The bank is a good only to keep some emergency fund. When I say emergency fund, it is about 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses. In case if you're sick, you cannot work, and you have that money, you can use it, to pay your bills. Or if you lose your job, by the time to find another job, you will also get your money to pay all your monthly expenses. I mean, for food, for the light bill, gas bill, your mortgage, your car bills, and to mention those only few. And that's why when you call emergency fund, if you have emergency, you use that money, you take care of the emergency. Once you finish, you work on it and put more on it to replace the money you need to keep in order to cover your emergency fund. Alors, the bank is good for that kind of service they provide us. But if you are one of those people who keep more than $250,000 in the bank, my advice for you is to run to the bank. Instead of using one bank, you can use different banks. If your goal is to keep your money in the bank. But otherwise, the best place to put your money is what they call investment. The investment. Investment is the best place to keep your money for long term. But a lot of risks work hand on hand with it. As the proverb said, you have to take risks in order to succeed. Yes. Even now, you see how the market goes. everything every day lose thousand, hundred thousand of dollars in the market. But at the same time, in one day you can lose a lot. On a different day you can get more or can get better. The money will go faster when you invest it. But as I said, you can lose it as well. Why? Because because uh, of the way it goes. You take risks, especially when you make your money on short term. When I say short term, it's less than 1 year. Whether you get a big benefits from a short-term investment, you pay more taxes, or if you make it for a short term, you may lose a lot of money. At the same time, you don't have time to recover because you have to take off the money before the market reverse. So the money, so is not, if you are investing for the less than 1200, for less than 12 months, which is what they call the short term, then he has a lot of risks. Investment need to go for long term. When I say long term, it's between 5 to 10 years or higher. That your goal, if you lose on certain time, the market go up and down every day, so that even today, if you go down a lot and you give it time, during the time you invest it, by the time to use that money, so that you will have time to catch up from all the losses you have made. So don't sell any also when you invest, don't sell any shares you have in the market because the market go up, down, down, and down. A lot of people do make that mistake. But those people who have a dream, who knows how to invest, when the market go down like that, it's the time to buy. They go by the rule said, buy low and sell high. That means when the market go down, all the shares, those used to pay thousand of $1,000, they become very low because a lot of people, they don't know and they keep on selling. And that by selling when the market is low, you lose a lot of money. But the good time to sell is when the market go up and up, that what you used to buy for $1, you can sell it for $10, for $15 or $20. With that, you make a lot of money. Out of $1, you get $20. That's a lot of money. That's why people who knows about the market do. I don't know about it, but I inform about it. If I have some money, I put it, I let someone use it for me, but at the time I have to pay for the service. Because I don't have time, you have to have time and know the market, how to watch it, when to and what to buy as well. Even though you use the investment, you need to know you don't put what they say, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You diversify your portfolio. And that's why I use people to do that if I have to invest, because their profession is just doing that. They know certain stock, how long they've been going down, and they know when they cannot know exactly, but they know anytime from now they have to go, they invest way. If they have to go down, they're going to go down any moment. If they used to go up, at a certain time they're going down. They know when to get in the market and when to get out of the market. Also, they use bond, they use stocks, they use real estate, and also you can use mutual fund for some kind of availability of your fund. If you need between a short time, you put on mutual fund, which is money market, so that you can have it in a short way time if you have an emergency. This is all I have to share with you about where to put your money. If you already know all the information, it's good to know, and share this video with those people you think you don't know, or if you didn't know this kind of information, and also share with other people you know who might need to know it. And as I said, this channel is very educative, so subscribe to it, share it with all your contacts, and also show me that you like this video and write a comment, and all those will be beneficial. Show me that what I'm doing is valuable and encourages other people. Again, thanks for your time. Stay connected for next video. And that was Uncle Fo. Bye.